Hello and welcome everyone, and I mean everyone new who joined me and subscribed to my channel. I'm reaching out to my friends from, can I call you friends? I call you friends. Friends from Twitter that have found my channel. Yeah, so old viewers, new viewers, say hello to each other and let's cheer for T1 together. Today we're playing T2, also known KDF, right? Our little bros that helped us win the World Championship. Truly nice people. Also former friend Cuzz, of course. Let's see how we're facing off against them. We hope for a quick 2-0 and maybe some POGs for Fakers so that he can get that title, right? Has Faker ever even gotten an LCK MVP? I think this is like one of the weird things where Faker has not gotten that one. Maybe a couple years ago when we were all still young. Yeah, so obviously Faker needs to get the MVPs, and also GenG. They did some crazy work yesterday. So yeah, they demolished Hangul Life. Now let's hopefully also demolish KDF. We would love to give them maybe a game here or there, right? For their own fightings in the standings, but we can spare that. So now let's see what our boys do on the red side. Yeah, let's go. So my friends, taking a short look at the draft, we don't see anything really all that special here anymore. The innovation of the LCK, I mean, it has gone down a bit, I feel, right? Faker picking the Taliyah, a pick that he and others have turned to more and more now, and obviously it facilitates a playstyle Faker is more or less known for, especially in the last couple of years, right? The roam heavy style, especially moving down towards bot. And in the bot lane, obviously we're seeing like kinda the LCK special, right? The 4 AD carries, the 2v2 AD carry lanes. Yeah, pretty explosive, we'll have to see. Early game damage of the Jhin lane might be a bit better, but we'll have to see. I mean, honestly, I think both supports here, Kalista and Ashe, I think you know my stance on them. I think they're just so good in the support position. Yeah, let's just see. We have trust in our mates, right? I think it's the 300th win that is coming up for Guma, and some assist numbers as well, just fine. Owner still not allowed to play some... Oh, let's see. Let's go! Okay, yeah, yeah, the stronger early game, right? That is, yeah, level 1 and then level 2 with QE. Kalista just gets so much stronger. Regardless, here you see top lane, yeah, not a really interesting matchup. Yeah, let's overall see where this goes, right? KDF, they have a lot of range. T1, they have some range, but mostly they really want to go in. Let's just see, yeah, T1 should get ahead, and then, yeah, they will jump the squishy lineup of KDF pretty easily. Let's see some more action. And looking at the mid lane, obviously Faker here, like he is doing the CSing. We have seen some shifting into top and bot at times, but mostly the CS lead is just naturally accruing from the fact that Bulldog obviously, yeah, is a ranged champion versus Taliyah, a champion that predominantly is made to counter... Oh, yeah, counter melee champions, and that's the moment where Owner goes in. Now that's the next flash and heal, bot lane, and now 0 summoners, and yeah, now they're about to get cooked. Let's see. Yeah, this is pretty much as we should expect them to pull it off, right? They have the safety tool of Keria's ultimate, so Guma, varus, tanks the turret first. His ult actually even came off cooldown, right? First he used his ult to get the first set of summoners from the KDF bot lane. Now Owner just got 2 on his own, and then easy setup for the dive. And yeah, just a 400 gold deficit in mid lane. Faker here, as we see like this, has been pivoting to the sides at times. Let's see. Oh, nice! But W hits still. Yeah. Poor Faker. Yeah, he has been shifting to top and bot at times. Not really committing for the old roam, but threatening it at times, right? This is like soft pressure that obviously Faker is applying to the map. Let's see here, by the way, do we have like any sort of a fight, right? I don't think, I mean, we have damage, right, as you can see, but we have no way to get into things with like Owner not having ultimate, so that's that. Zeus here in a 1 versus 3 for now, but I guess things change. They are focusing onto Zeus though. He is still... There is a Kalista support. What am I seeing? Run, Keria, run! What is going on? Faker in bot lane without TP or ult. And there comes Owner. It's just a bloodbath. It's just a bloodbath. Owner gives over the kill to his AD carry. Man, what a series of plays. Zeus caught out of position, right? Obviously he's not as tanky or as sturdy as you cause he's not going to die, right? Yeah. And as such, like, he can't really tank the 3-man squad. Keria runs through the turret, man. What a wild series of events, but our bot lane is 5-1-5. I can't count 7-1-5. I'm doing fairly well for themselves. Solo lanes, maybe struggling a bit, getting the short end of the stick, but it will work out, my friends. It will work out. So yeah, looks fine, right? But oh wait, we have something in the picture. Zeus again, right? The gang squad. Ah man, with how much attraction he gets, and you really assume that he said something mean. So good for Faker, right? Coming back in gold or being a bit more competitive. He's so far, as you see on the damage charts, Faker has not done anything, which makes sense, right? He's in no position to damage Bulldog. Here we snack another kill. Nom 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 nom. Speaking of Bulldog, right? Look, he again got some damage done, but it's irrelevant damage. I say irrelevant damage till the squad pumps up. Faker flips them. Oh, arrow onto Guma. Guma, no. Faker also fought. Keria? Okay, so we give 4 kills over to the KDF lineup. Just smile through the pain. Regardless, T1 here fighting still with a gold lead. 2 items completed for, or rather 2 items completed, right, in the AD carry war there down there. And like Keria also with the more aggressive AD carry item, right? So you're looking for the flank play. Ult comes in. Owner still gets the ult. Owner will still fall down, but seems like still a massive T1 victory, right? Get the Drake. So far a 2-for-1 in kills. The enemy bot lane is slaughtered. They're not turning onto Guma, but T1 is also backing off. Okay, so we're agreeing to disagree. We're agreeing to have a nice reset. Oop, Faker and Owner both pop their ults. This is the funny thing that I mentioned. And we're getting a kill onto Andal. Let's see if we can manifest something more from that. A bit weird, how is this mid lane turret so low? T1, that they... I never saw any heralds being popped and used there. But maybe I'm completely blind, which, I mean, I have glasses, so I am, I guess, blind, but yeah, weird. Anyway, nice turret and kill collected. 1+1 menu, freshly served up by T1. Okay, let's see here. Valuable resets come in for the T1 squad. If you look at the items being finished or about to be finished, right? Keria is just really short there. But yeah, 2 items across the board. And KDF, they're not all too poor, but they're not at the same item breakpoints quite yet, right? The gold lead is not massive, but at this point it has manifested in an item, in a real item discrepancy. And as such, T1 might be looking for a fight. Obviously, luckily for us, this is also matching up with a dragon spawner, but it's also 22 minutes, right? So it's time for Baron. Our Baron damage within lethality varus not the best, but still 280 carries. Oh, Faker, pretty ham, but setting up an insane W and just yeah, we are winning the fight immediately. This is yeah, wow. I mean, yeah, that's just ultra hand stuff there by Faker with the engage, which completely blew like any plans that KDF had for this fight out of the water, right? It's the classic, you have a plan until you get punched in the face kind of logic, right? Where like they probably had a plan with like Cuzz and Dudu as phalanx and flanking T1, etc. But yeah, none of that happens. T1, they pick up some kills, they pick up a Drake, they pick up a purple worm as well. And yeah, let's watch a replay here, right? They have the front line set up. They want to poke. I mean, Dudu was walking right around trying to like get to the flank angle, but at that point his team has already been slaughtered. Yeah, and they're just getting overrun, right? They have some cooldowns, right? But we have flashes, we have Edge of Knights, right? It's luckily for us, it's enough. Okay, while we have some ring around the rosy in top lane, Ona might join the fun activities. T1 is pushing up mid and bot, creating pressure points, and now let's find some wild friends here. Oh, no mana, not much of anything. Oh, he gets CC chain. No, protect. Oh no. Oh, he already has to play jungle. Oh, Keria, what is this guy doing? He's just completely crazy. Again, no one blocked. Oh, that was actually not the Jhin. Regardless, yeah, just Keria is just so hungry. He's probably going to get the MVP for this game, which, I mean, it's a bit sad, right? We want the Fakers POGs here. But yeah, it's kind of deserved. Like, Keria is playing insanely well, but I mean, again, he's like support, right? He can play as crazy as he wants because he has the knowledge that there's still an AD carry dealing damage, and Guma is dishing out an insane amount of damage. His varus, I mean, you know how I think about it. It's insane. He is clearly the best varus in the world, and I mean, it's just such an iconic pick, especially internationally. Right, this Worlds and last Worlds, it's just his varus is just wild. Now with a 12,000 gold deficit, T1 here starting the objective. We are looking at an Aatrox. I mean, I knew Zeus plays were magical at times, but he's truly a magician, making Andal disappear like that. And also disappearing are the hopes for KDF for like any sort of victory. Honor, maybe he gets a kill, would be deserved, but no. Ripperino, he does not get any kill. Yeah, poor dude. Keria would probably pick up the MVP, but as always, Zeus had a solid game. Died early after people sent everything at them. Faker, I honestly think he played pretty well, especially that one team fight where he went in ultra ham, completely destroyed KDF's momentum to approach that fight. Keria really got to shine because obviously that's the great thing at T1. And why T1 is enabling Keria to shine so much, right? Because he's completely enabled by his team. He knows he has follow-up from Owner, and he knows, especially when he's playing a damage champion like Keria, like Kalista, that there's Faker, and in this game Guma with tons of damage, also still providing the key for his team's success. This team is just working so well together. We've seen it again and again. I just want to highlight it once more. This was a prime example of a T1 game. Anyway, here we see a big damage for Guma. I guess Keria played a crazy game, so probably he will be the one to pick up the POG. Again, we're hoping for Fakers POGs here, but yeah. Anyway, let's go into game number 2, my friends, and let's go. Okay, again, in game number 2, we're looking at the T1 comp now on our blue side. Pretty interesting, right, how it works. In the past, everyone wanted to play on blue side OP, and blue side is certainly strong, but now it seems red side is the new flavor. That counter pick stuff truly is good. People have realized that, but that's great. Map changes also interesting, but again, let's talk about draft, and there's not much to talk about. Zeus Faker, they've decided, yeah, we like our champions, we play them some more. Owner, again, the curse of jungle, right? At any given point there are just like 3 jungle champions quite playable. And Guma and Keria are playing some standard tham kench again. Very lovely to see. Keria's aggressive tham kench might get to shine once more. The only issue is where standard tham kench scaling, Bing chilling versus Smolder. Let's hope that we're not getting outscaled so hard, right? We lost a game versus a Smolder comp. That champion truly is pretty strong. Personally, yeah, I'm very much interested. Oh my. 15 game winning streak on Senna. Jesus Christ. T1 is doing a lot of winning, but that is a lot. Regardless, I'm looking forward to seeing something from the Volibear. I've seen it here and there, but so far I've not been too impressed, right? And solo queue, obviously, it looks way stronger due to the chaotic field. But I'm looking forward what the Volibear does here. Not gonna lie, it doesn't look like a great Volibear game, but maybe Cuzz knows something I don't. And let's just see what they're doing here. Okay, let's see. Faker forced out the flash earlier, and now we get the flash Q flash rather from Owner. Very nicely, yeah, laid up there. Faker. It's just so much good stuff we can talk about there. Faker forcing the flash in the 1v1 earlier, now flashing aggressively forward, right? Even if he doesn't hit the W, right? He will force Bulldog to walk forward, which, I mean, we are going to see the death and demise of the one and only Guma F. But yeah, very well played by Faker, right? He guarantees with the seismic shove placement that Bulldog has to move forward, meaning he has no escape and will get hit by Owner's combo. Let's just see it here once more, right? Faker gets the slow and then places the W even a bit behind Bulldog, really forcing him to get hit by Owner. And yeah, this was just a classic kalista insec we see more and more of. It's a pretty fun mechanic to pull off, but yeah. Let's see, Owner starts the dragon. We have bot push, but mid lane is a bit more ambiguous. Wait, actually we're turning the play. They're going on to Cuzz. Did they know he was in there? He clearly didn't set on the control ward, no? Andal goes in, but where's the follow-up? I've not seen it yet. I've not spotted the follow-up. Keria goes in once more. What a madman. We so far are in a 1-for-1. Bulldog will fall once more. Cuzz should be safe there under the turret, right? Do we... yeah. We get the Drake. The fire one, not the smolder one. And also pick up a nice kill trade there. I think, what is it? 2 for 1? Yeah, quite nice, quite nice. Owner, good for him. He picks up some kills. Obviously, yeah, the one before and now another one. Maybe Owner can get, yeah, to play a bit more of a fun game, right? There's not much peeling, not much defensive capabilities here. If he really presses R on one of these bad backline bodies there from the KDF side, right? So hopefully Owner can have a fun game, right? He also was sick last time, right? So yeah, let's just see. Okay, let's see. Nom 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 nom. Keria, just... it's going to be alright, it's going to be alright, right? The Q heal comes in, passive healing as well. Ult into ult, and... that is the moment where you type FF in chat. Faker also here helps Keria secure the kill. Man, Keria is... he's just eating everything. Man, T1 is just so good. Maybe we're seeing some plays now on top lane, right? Nara versus Aatrox, I mean, we've not talked about it yet. There's a good reason for that. Ripperino, he flashes, but still will fall down. Owner in the wings, let's see. Gets the flash from Dudu, respectable. And here, yeah, this is just pretty well done. Bulldog uses like shifting window, right? Where like T1 is shifting lane priorities or lane assignments rather. And yeah, let's see. Okay, obviously Faker, that's not going to help if you miss your W's, right? You have to hit them. Oh, Bull is just going to get executed any moment now. Faker also picks up some Wagyu beef. And yeah, Cuzz is like, no, I'm one of you guys. Don't you remember? Cuzz, it seems people don't remember. Poor dude. I was kind of hoping for a resurgence of like lane king Faker, right? We saw it in the, what was it, first, I think 4 or 5 series really. Like he was mid-gapping everyone. And yeah, then he started to fall back, especially obviously personified with the Talia pick to his old style of, hey, if I just roam, then... Still picks up 1 in a 1 versus 3. That's the one and only Faker. Wait, Keria? Okay, I'm sorry for the sound. Yeah. Gobble up and yeah.
wanna go, buddy? Let's go. How does this happen every game?
This is so crazy. And oh, even going for a dive.
You also gave Keria top kench and a reason to play it as the Grey Health comes in. They flash forward and they will take them down. As here's Bulldog.
What are we witnessing here? Guma run! Guma run! What? How does Cuzz get the kill? I mean, again, it's jungle, man. It's not that bad. And Guma pays for Keria's crimes, part 300 million. Yeah, that was the previous play, right? Where they poked them down and then Bull gets killed by owner at the top of the screen, and then here Faker and the gang are slaughtering some animals, right? It's a cow, a lizard, and a bear, all getting killed. PETA, was that the name of this like animal rights activist group? Look away, what T1 is doing here, it's not okay. Already 4,000 gold ahead, right? Only Zeus is struggling, right? Getting ganked, Doven, and has to play range versus melee. Tough life on top lane, but yeah. I mean, Keria and Guma again are having a blast. Look at the gold difference they've accrued. I guess the task to outban T1 is just an impossible one. But I don't know, man. I think Senna, Tham, kench are pretty high on the list of champions that T1 should not be getting, right? I mean, again, I guess it's Senna, Tham, kench, it's Varus, it's Caitlyn. I mean, Caitlyn, we have not seen that one in a while. Caitlyn, Lux, maybe Keria. And yeah, here, this is the classic play where, yeah, KDF, they're trying for anything desperate here. But the problem is, first of all, they're champions. I mean, they can dive, right? That's literally this entire theme with Volibear and his ultimate. And I mean, they also have like the ultimate of Andal, and all of that looks great. But who has the damage really? No one. And then they also forget the fact that we have 2 global ultimates plus TLP. Like, the entire gang of T1 arrives earlier on a play that KDF started, right? It's just... yeah, it's just wild. But yeah, you had the feeling that T1 was just just waiting for it, right? They obviously weren't panicking, right? And it's 17 minutes with a 4,000 gold lead or so, that what they had. And as such, yeah, they weren't forcing their plays with their ultimates. And then they see, oh, KDF, they're with their scaling comp, with their small dog way, they're trying to tower dive us. Yeah, crush their skulls. And yeah, Cuzz is getting slain. Bull here, you better flash. And now it's too late to flash. Well, I mean, probably should not have flashed, right? I'm just saying. Yeah. Oh, he is giving over the kills. Interesting. Now look at this owner, now 8-0-4. Obviously he's having a great game, but yeah.
Yeah, Owner's had a pretty good game, which means, right, here's the big in the series. T1 keeps stealing POGs from Faker, and he's not going to be able to catch Chovy.
Yeah, I have to agree with Ox. It's exactly as he said, and it's exactly how it always goes, right? How often is it that T1 players win POG and something like that? It's very, very, very rare. Why is that the case? Because T1 rosters usually are pretty good, and so as we see in this game, as we see in like all these games, we're stealing the POGs from each other, right? How is Faker going to get POG King? He's just probably not going to happen, right? Because we have players like Zeus, Owner, and Guma, Keria as well. Like every one of them has just insane games. Look at this, right? They're looking for a shadow play. What is it called? Submarine? No, that's not the right call. But the problem is there was a control ward in the brush all along. All along. Not sure why there are 2 random control wards in like the bot lane brushes. But it is what it is. Keria shows up. It wasn't even needed. Yeah, Zeus and Keria's presence alone led to a double kill. Owner is taking a trip towards the Twin Towers of KDF's base, and at 21 minutes, T1 has thought, nah, it's pretty early. Maybe let's get to sleep at a reasonable hour. Yeah. So yeah, as we expected and as we hoped, Oh, not bad, right? But yeah. T1 is taking care of KDF in a clean and very reasonable fashion. 2-0, like absolute stomps are like both games. We see some nice things. Oh, Faker. Okay, can they finish now? No. Ah, they get the fish or frog, fish, right? Catfish. No, they're not stopping. They're re-engaging again with the minion wave and the center sustain. Owner, your KDA, no. Maybe that's a chance for Faker to pick up some kills and something. Run, Faker.
And yeah, the poke is not going to come down from the sky here from Bulldog. Guma going 1v1 here against Bull, and he's...
Let's see, Guma here looks good, Ah! He doesn't get the last auto attack in. Faker's the only one surviving on the T1 side. Their KDAs are getting destroyed. Yeah, no, we've collected the soul. We don't need to wait for another objective. Let's just go. Andal tries the desperation, but no follow-up is... What was the damage, man? Okay, Faker, 6-1 and 11. He set up so many good plays, right? Yeah. Faker, please get MVP. It's probably not going to be it. It's probably going to be Keria. I mean, again, Keria... What am I supposed to say? I just want Faker to get the MVPs, but our teammates are playing so well. Faker, you need to stop picking champions like Talia. Don't pick champions that help your teammates steal your POGs. That's not the right way. You need to pick Zed or something like that. Make plays, get solo kills. But yeah, I mean, what the hell, like T1, they're getting Senna, tham, kench, right? That's absolutely crazy to think about, right? Guma 15, 16 games undefeated on Senna in a row. Keria is like has always been known as an absolute tham, kench god, right? He's the engaged tham, kench player, right? Zeus gets Aatrox in both games, and we don't need to talk about owners again. Owner it's just the role, right? It's just jungle. It's not him. And I mean, Faker just gets to play a champion that completely like, clicks with his playstyle. Anyway, my friends, I hope you enjoyed yourself with today's highlights. Hey, what is this? Hey, oh, Reckless. Yo, look at this! Oh, T1 fighting our fellow European boy. Yeah. Anyway, I was about to say, I hope you have a great day, take care of yourselves, and hope we see each other next time. Yeah, the video on Saturday, I think, is going to be a bit delayed, but, well, work is work, my friends. It's going to be an amazing showcase of the peak of League of Legends abilities, GenG versus T1. Luckily, T1 also won 2-0 today, right? So it's truly a match, right? For first place, anything, right? But bro, we have to really beat GenG. Like, I don't know when was the last time we beat GenG. It was probably last year's spring. No, MSI last year. MSI last year was the last time I think we beat GenG. That is a long time ago. So let's do some GenG beating. Yeah, soon. I'll shut up again. We see each other next time. Take care of yourselves, and bye bye, my friends.